Hey everybody, welcome back to Dippersyum Plays fucking Factorio. Today I have done a little bit of stuff off camera for once. I know, really surprising. You may wonder why there's a new huge line-off down here. I have done a lot of exploring, like an excessive amount. Like we're talking fucking too much. I was playing with it the other day so I could actually do a video on it. As you know, I finished off PCB Factory last time, so that's all working. It just needed plastic and sulfur supplied to it. But obviously my current system for oil... Oh, excuse me. My current system for oil and setting fire to my own base is obviously all-inclusive to the main base, which is completely useless for me and I don't care at all for it. Why are we being attacked? But I'm starting to make a new oil base, and obviously for that I'm going to need more oil. So that's on my thing today. I'm just going to go check this attack wasn't too severe, and then we'll go into doing stuff. I think it was fine, mainly because this place is pretty well run. You know, the unlimited ammo system works really well, so I do tend to enjoy watching aliens try to attack and die. Still machine gun turrets. But I do think these are still pretty good, you know, how much damage they do. You know, 10 times 2, you know, physical. It's okay, it's not great. But anyway, back up to the new oil plant. So the oil plant is taking over the space where the old iron mine used to be. This is what I've done so far. It's not particularly interesting, I know, but I wanted to start making a more working system so that we can start to see some actual outcomes. So we're gonna go for like 3 either side, and then 3 the other side. Because, you know, we're just like that. You know, what was it? 1 gap distance? How far of a gap did I make? It was actually 2. Well. Boop. No. Boop. Boop. Okay, so. This will be an interesting time. 5, 10, 15. Let's get some more pipes. I was totally prepared for this. I wasn't like, you know, I probably should make a video today. It wasn't like that. I knew. So, what do I need to make from oil? We need to make sulfur, plastics, and solid fuel. So really, we're going to need 3 strands of production material. The rest of it can go all into storage. And I maybe make a small little conveying pipe down to the main base in case we store up too much shit and I can just like export it. Because obviously this place I don't need too much for. Unless actually I could make frag grenades. Couldn't I? Because I make explosives here. I could in theory make explosives here. But you know, I don't think it's a particularly useful use of my time. Let's wire up all these lovely little oil refineries so we can get loads more pollution and ruin the world, because that's what I love to do. Plug that all up. Give it a little bit of piping. We're going to add 2 pipes to each side because, you know, you want to get that little bit more optimized outpush. Because, you know, we got quite a lot of storage, but, you know, we're going to pull that shit out. We gotta pull that shit. I need to find a singular oil barrel, really. Like, I need to find a couple of oil barrels and fill them up and then bring them over to here. Because I need to get some of that shit done. I need to borrow a train quickly. So I'm going to steal the iron train, which is actually almost empty for some reason. Okay. I'd like to borrow you. Just so I can go down to this new place. Turn down here. And then we can go on a nice, jolly old train ride. Problem with this is, like, it's such a long way away now, in comparison to all my other places. Shit. There you go. Oh, God. The trains cut it close in this game. They do. They do. So, this is obviously a long way away, if you haven't noticed. So, I started filling up this place a while ago, but it's like, it's proper full now. Have I got those solar panels now? I still need another 3 more. Can I make the other 3? 1, 2, 3. Whilst I'm here filling up my inventory with oil. I only started doing this because I needed to get some, I wanted to make like use of the space. Because I'm not going to put a steam engine down here, because there's no water. I needed to find a way to do shit, so I thought that would be the most appropriate way. I'm just going to head back now. So if you take me back down to, I don't know, take me back to the Alpha fuel stop. Actually, no, smelter 2 will be fine. Yeah, take me to that. So we'll just wait to go back up there, and we'll put all this oil barrels in the processing so we can see where all the materials are going to come out of. But yeah, this is quite a nice little new place. I've been quite far exploring, so this is quite a long way away. Like, my next plan is down here, but I gotta go clear out this nest and all these ones and get the train track all going. And I probably gotta work on building off camera probably like a laser turret factory, so I can build laser turrets and all that shit, because I'm gonna need loads of them in the future. This would be good for me. Thank you very much. Let me borrow my train ride. So all these go in. We start unloading. We're gonna like take a few of these back actually and dump them in this side, so we can check the whole little system works. So in theory, we're gonna get double stuffed tracks that are fed into tier 3 assembling machines, which then unload the things. They unload them just right. Ooh, look at them go. Proper job, mate. Yeah. Now my only question might be, do I go for advanced or basic? Because, you know, if you go for advanced, you get a little bit more light and petroleum gas, but you get less heavy. But I need to get water. Actually, I can get water pretty easily. We'll do that. We're going to cut these pipes up quickly. We'll put them all on advanced, is the plan. But I don't know how the fuck I'm going to manage that. That is going to be a fucking challenge to get all that material in without crossing pipes. Like, so much so it's not possible. It's got to be not possible for me. We'll just put them on basic then. It's got to be simpler. How much oil does it use? 10 oil? Oh, fuck it. We'll just go for basic. Will be a bit more wasteful, I think. I'm not sure how inefficient it is to run basic still at this time. But, you know, we can cope with it. We can just always give it more oil. Because, you know, we do actually use heavy oil for something now, which is nicer, in my opinion. So, we need to start by making some form of, like, staggered system. Not 400, please. What was the button I used to press to make it, like, do stacks of 10? Oh, I can't remember. It escapes me. It escapes me. Make some more of these, make some million, and then go. Okay, so problems we're gonna have is we need to have these ones come out of pipes all the time, because like if you think about it logically, these pipes are within touching distance, and that's just not something we want. We don't want to mix our oils, you know. No one likes to mix their oil together. Mixing your oil is like hitting a baby with a spatula. You just don't do it. Now, the question is, do I store all of it in one bigger silo from all 6 foundry points, or do I store them in 2 offset points and then use them at separate times? It is a hard decision. Okay. Because things I know I need to do is I'm gonna load all my product onto this line over here. And that's going to have all my shit, you know, put into chests, and then we're going to load it onto the train. But I need to decide where I put my fucking shit. Now, to make sulfur, we're going to need water. Look at me. I really need to sleep more often. It's a really bad idea to stay up late. Okay. I think we make petroleum. 5, 10. We'll make all of them. Fuck it, you know. What about plastic? Plastic requires coal, isn't it? Yeah, so we're gonna need to import coal is one extra thing. So I think if this has got enough space, we could potentially make another train. Oh, flamethrower damage. Mark 5010. This has got enough space for 2. Actually, no, it hasn't. If I did that, it has enough space for an extra carriage, and I can have a train come and dump coal off every so often. And we can have like a huge buffer for it, you know what I mean? Like, 1, 2. Actually, wait. We didn't need to do that. That's a great idea. We can have this, like a new line of trains do it. Because we're not using the same old trains, we can use like different ways to do it. So we're going to get stack inserters onto these bad boys. So that would just be coal. This would just be pure coal, and it'd be really satisfying, and we're gonna love it. So this side will be plastics then, because, you know, we'll be closer to the coal. And this side can be sulfur, because it's closer to the water barrels I have stored down by the PCB factory. So we're going to go access this nice little water stockpile. That was my center line. So 1 max distance. No, I said max distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place a thingy. Max distance. Place another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guess what? 5. We do another one. We're gonna get this all the way over here. That is an exception, because it's like over a small junction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we get another one. We go bang, and we go all the way under. Actually, we're gonna have to turn, aren't we? You know what? We don't need to. Fuck it. We can just accept that that's gonna be there. We'll remove this and we'll put like a wall down. This doesn't look like it was intended to be there. We'll actually just remove this completely. I don't use this anymore. I'm just gonna use like a front door. We'll make a smaller door. People, because I don't actually tend to walk in through separate doors anymore. I just walk through the train door. I believe in myself. Anyway, the walls we can go boop, 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 and not have enough of them. Cry a little bit, but carry on working. We'll put in a small water tank, I guess, because we will need to have a little bit of water stored. Like. Okay, it is actually filling up quick enough to justify the use of it. So we're gonna have to like pull a little bit in further. 2, 3, 4, fuck. Diddly diddly doo. We'll justify making a small water silo just down here. You know, that's what we want. Now we're pulling water up here. You know, not at an alarming rate, which is the problem. We're not going to be pulling a lot of water. Because obviously we're pulling off some water down here to make sulfuric acid, and we're pulling up water up to here to make sulfur. Which is just like, for fuck's sake, game. We're going to actually wire these in as well, which is going to be a hassle. Can I build substations? I got some substations already. We need to put like one down here. Then what we don't deserve, put them there. So we're going to actually run. We could run a small pylon for all of them. Make it nice and simple. Nice and simple, nice and plain. You know, small pylons may be outdated by a few millennia, but they still get the fucking job done, don't they? Let's be honest, lads. Who doesn't enjoy the use of a small pylon? The problem I'm having with doing it this way is that, like, you know, it's kind of, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Talking Baku? Okay. We've got oil being produced, you know. It's filling up these pipes at a slow-ass rate, so that's all we need to know. Got a bit of oil in storage, not very much though, but fortunately the actual rotation system for unloading is pretty quick, so I think we can, in theory, use this system effectively. But I think we're going to have to quit a few trains, bringing them shit. So, we need to make sulfur, so we need to get literally just water and petroleum. So, we'll have this one come out 1 more, these one come out 2. So we'll do like that. And then we'll have them cut over to pipes like this. By doing it this way, I think I'm going to avoid crossing any liquids. We're going to need way more pipes though. We're going to need so much more iron. Well, let's go over to the old iron facility and steal the iron because, you know. Oh wait, I forgot. We actually use way too much iron currently. And not enough fucking copper. Look how much iron we bottleneck into the system. Like, it's not bottleneck, sorry. Like, look how much iron we use per launch of the system. Worst thing is, because we've like upped the speed at which we can unload trains, This is like, that's all the iron you'll get to see for this whole system. Load, and it's just like, Jesus Christ. And then we got buffer chests. Well, have got massive buffer chests. I forgot about this. We had like such a large buffer chests for these materials. We're gonna have a lot of extra resources. You know, that's actually, never mind. I take back my criticism of not having enough iron. Because, you know, I have got a lot of iron. And it's enough, definitely, to sustain me. I just don't know why the metal train's been over there in a while. Because that clearly hasn't been loaded up in a while. Which I find baffling. You know what we're going to do? We're going to have, I don't know, I can't decide if I want to have big tanks or if I want to just, like, do it. You know, I will do. I'll start just making stuff. So, we're going to make, like, the oil poop hole. We could potentially just drag a conveyor full of this shit down here. That's, like, a nice line to make solid sulfur out of. So, we'll just do it there. We will put the machines down, like, here. We won't go light on them. We're going to have a bit of a gap between them, but like we're going to have quite a lot of sulfur being made in this place. So, sulfur, and then sulfur. So, petroleum gears, as the cool kids call it, needs to come out of its hole. They then need to conglomerate it into one line. We need to unload this at max distance. There we go. And we can link this one up and go all the way up. We can link this one and go all the way up. We can then make some tanks either side. So we can have like tank, tank, tank. You know what I'm saying? You know, we can start storing some of this oil. We can then go to the same distance on this side and do the same with the tanks. We can like tank, tank, tank. Like, wow, look at all these tanks filled with oil. Isn't that something special? This was 2 ahead, so surely this one should be a little bit further as well. You know what we'll do actually? We will just design this to be exactly the same as the other place. We're going to go max distance. And this should be 2 ahead of the other ones, in theory. Because I'm trying to like... Oh, but that's why I've built this doesn't work. Because I wanted to have these in like lines, but it doesn't affect me anyway, so it's all good. Ignore my rambling. We just need to go up now. We need to go up in a straight line. So this has got like a gap of what, 2? So we'll do a gap of 2 on 2 pipes. Get rid of these sulfur machines for a bit. Add in these tanks like you do. There we go, lad. Beautiful. Then we add in some machines. In this case, it's going to be lovely, succulent sulfur pooping machines. How can I make this the most easy thing possible? Well, we'll probably need to drag some water up here first, you know. That's usually a great start when you're trying to make sulfur, is to bring some delicious milky water all the way up from your water tanks. All the way. All the fucking way. You heard me. All the way. Up to where you're going to build them. So, in theory, my brain's like, you know what you could do, Adam? You could be like, build it like down like this. Then have it unload, and then have it go into a cross path in the center. And how many do I think is enough? I think 4 is more than enough by a long way. 5, 10. We'll make some more of these. So these get unless you need a gap more. Maybe one more gap more. There we go. There, and then we get like a pipe path that goes like down there. So in theory, by doing it this way, we can always add more to the system. I have realised that these are now in like a stupid spacing, so I can't actually do anything with them. Making the sulfur like you do. Oh, I'm realising how annoying this thing is going to be to build. Because it needs to come out of a main path. It needs to come down and enter a path in the centre. Where it can then go round and across, under the path, and then up, and then round. There you go. What a wonderful way. Oh, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world. Okay, cool. So let's keep going. It's like... I am realizing how annoyed I am at myself for trying to place all this shit down in one setting. In one setting. Yes, you heard me right. In one setting. Oh, I'm such a rebel to society. You know, we're going to have to do up here. We've got to have enough pipe space to fit water around. So we're going to have the water pipe come all the way up here and all the way around. Now let's build sulfur. The water can then jump down from there. The petroleum's going to have to come off like a separate line thing. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm getting really nervous. I'm getting upset on myself because I can't fucking think of a logical way to do this. I keep wanting to do this because this will just work. Doing it like this is the most effective way I can see doing it. You know, doing it like that will always yield results greater than or better than 0. You know, because this way I can have a load of fucking oil plants whacked together one after the other. Sorry, I need to do added the pipe thing in like that, and then we can just carry on going down this lonely road, telling them to build sulfur. Because they're all facing the same way, the water will always go on the same side for these guys. But on the other side, it's 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to have very little space, aren't we? E.g., not enough space. I'm upset. Thoroughly. You know, proper fucking upset. Let's just unplug a pipe here. We'll pull these resources. I wanna die. What a waste of materials. What a waste of fucking materials. It's fine. I will work out storage later. I'm fed up of doing storage. Yes, I got bored. You're mad about it? Go cry to your mother. 5, 10, 15. What are we out of? Out of copper. Finally, copper. I can go get copper. I can justify picking up copper. I've realised how annoying this place is going to be to work with because of all the shit I'm putting in it. Waddle, 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 waddle. No, you know what? We won't bother. We'll just carry on working. I gotta carry on working. I can't stop. You can't stop the depression. What was the plan? The petroleum went out instantly. These went up by 2. Was it? Yeah, these went up by 2. These went up 3. 3, 4. Oops. 2, 3, 2. Then we go underground pipe, underground pipe, underground pipe, underground pipe, underground pipe, underground pipe. I think. Oh no, I did it that way. I did it that way. Never mind. Did it wrong. We did it wrong. We did it wrong, Mum. We did it wrong. We did a goof. That. Then this one was like this. There we go. And because I'm doing it this way, I've just realised I can have like massive storage tanks. Okay. Let's just make sure these pipes actually connect the correct way. What a wonderful world. There we go. Oh, look at all that oil we can store and process in one long line. I want to make more stuff. Yes, you may think this is a complete waste of time. Why would I ever bother making this much material for such a small facility? I don't know. I just got carried away. This is why I should just build everything in one factory and not bother with all this extra shit. Classic comedy. Okay, here comes my moving supplies, you know. Coming in to get some of that sweet, sweet steel. Waddles up to the cart and be like, yo, I need some steel. Your train's like, say no more. And I'm like, got it, boss. Okay. I'm starting to think I'm going to need a longer time here so I can finish loading. Because like right now, I hardly use any of the materials in the chests. Like I might up the loading time for that place because that just needs more time. We need more time. Glory to the Incendorai. Okay. Okay, I'm liking how this is going now. I'm starting to get in the zone. I'm starting to create shit. You know, I'm starting to turn into one of those level 50 wizards from Pokemon. Maybe like, what's Pokemon? I'll be like, I don't know. Sulfur is coming out my fucking ass. I have no idea where I'm meant to store my petroleum, because I'm going to end up using loads of it anyway. Tell me where to store the petroleum. God, please fucking help me. I need it for plastic. I might as well just use all my light oil to be turned into petroleum gas. So you know what I might do? I'm currently thinking to myself, Adam, would it be efficient to convert all your heavy oil into light oil and then all your light oil, or, well, like I'm trying to think, that costs 2 and that costs 1. So you get more solid fuel if you use light oil. So really I should be converting all of my heavy oil into light oil. So I think we do that as a starting off point. So quickly gonna just get rid of all this shit. You know, trash all this crap up. You know, disrespect your surroundings. Get one of these and just fucking redo this. I think this is the more effective plan. So we're gonna clear up all this. We're gonna turn all of the light oil into heavy oil. All the heavy oil into light oil is the plan. Obviously, I'm getting bored of using my tools. I'm just gonna use the bots. So, first things first, I'm the realist. Drop dissing like the whole world Philly. I'm still into Murder Venus. If you hold me down, I'm giving lessons in physics. Right. If you want a bad bitch like me, give me your surrounding. Right. We'll do that again, but we'll move it one further onwards. And then I waddle downstairs. Okay. Just do that again. But just to there. There we go, laddie. Then we plop in the pipes. Then we end up converting it down into light oil, which then we store. Because we're smart people. We're smart people. Smart people always store their light oil. We put another pipe in. No, wait, that's a stupid idea. Why did I not think of the space requirements? I'm having problems in my brain today. I think this many will be enough to turn all my heavy oil into light oil. You require water. Ah, okay. This is where the job becomes a lot harder now, because I've just realised I'm going to require an extra material. Oh, wait, I already have the material on tap. Okay, get it? Because water comes out of taps. It's a funny joke pun. Please end my suffering. 0800 86 9 420 blaze it. Send a helperoo. Okay, it's fine. have found a solution. Boop, 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 boop. Then we plug the heavy oil in for the cracking. Now you gotta crack that shit down like a policeman who has a drug addiction. And then we gotta get the white oil, not the white oil. We're not racist. We're not racist. I'm not mad, I'm just... Ah, wait, I can still work that. It still works, it still works, it still works, it still works. It still works. Because then we can have it come like that. There you go. Waddling all the way up to the top. That was a little bit too far, but we'll ignore it. We'll let them off with a warning. Whack down one of these lines, do that. Boom, completed. This is going to be a little bit of a longer episode, I think, because I'm not finished and I don't want to stop going until I'm actually more close to finishing. I just want to at least get the basics going, because the basics are like the most important bit of my life. Don't do that. Leave that like that. Re-plug up here. Put it onto light oil cracking. Oh shit, I fucked up on both times. I fucked up on both instances of the same thing. Wait, can't I just like... What's the exact distancing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No. Halving it roughly gives that much. That'll do. Need to give it some power, give it some beans, as all the cool kids say. Boop, 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 boop. Unplug it here, unplug it here. Plug it in on the lower gas ones, I guess. That'll be fine. Get lower ones side. We should be now, in theory, turning these into other oil. Turn this into oil alternatives. Turning all of our heavy oil now into light oil. We can then put our light oil tanks in the middle, in theory. Hey, look at that. Look at that efficient storage space. So in theory now building up light oil. Or are we not making any oil anymore? Oh, we haven't moved the petroleum gas. It's not producing anything and we just used all of the heavy oil. And this is just going into the storage tanks and giving us a very low amount of oil. So we need to start storing petroleum gas and we need to start using it at the same time. At the exact same time, it's realized to Adam, he is actually a salad bowl from the planet Mercury. Because I don't need petroleum gas on the other side of the facility, I think we just do a straight line build all the way up there. And then we collect our oil somewhere else. So we're going to build another 5 of them. We're going to realize we've run out of iron for the 100th and the 7th time. Waddle back over here. All the way through. Collect some more iron. I'm going to finish with what I'm doing. And then I'll end the episode. And it's going to be a little bit run over time. But my next episode will be the final bit, and then it'll kind of be like a show round of what I finished. I decided is my finished build, if you know what I mean. And you know what I mean. You know, it's just gonna be like that. And I'm looking forward to hopefully finishing the game for once, because I've never really got round to getting this far. It's just one of these things. I'm like, one day I shall finish the game, and then I shall be happy. But until then, fuck the game. The game is getting on my tits, and I've kind of given up with this stupid little design I made. In my sleep, you know. It's a very bad design. Like, building a fractal design to this level, I would never recommend to anyone ever again. You know, it has caused me so much grief and strife. It has caused me to grow tumors in my eyes. I'm not joking. You know, I'm being completely 110% serious. 110% serious. So on a different topic, you know. I plan to do chisel whizzle with a chisel. Getting attacked in the circuit factory. This is a great way to fucking distract me and waste my time. Stop, not the circuit factory. Shit's expensive in there. No, this stuff needs to stay the same. Get the fuck out. Don't break the rails. Where did you come from? Probably up there. I'm going to have to go kill another tribe, I see. Gosh darn it. As you can see, I've got a bit lax on my security lately because I just don't care for it. It hasn't had any problems with it. So I've just been like bobbing along, doing my thing. Is there more? No, it's an old notification. Good. Boop, boop, and then all the way over to here, where you get informed that you have another boop available. Like, boop. There we go. We need to put some tanks down. Daisy. Boop, 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 boop. Boopity boop, boop. I think that will mean the oil facility will run forever. You know, we've got so much storage potential. It will probably never run out. So plastics we're going to use petroleum gas for. So we should have like a lot of petroleum gas stored in each session. I don't know what I'm planning to do. I'll show it out on the mouse, then I'll do it and I'll show you next time. But I'm going to finish this off and get this working, this little sulfur thing. We're going to have plastics made up here. We're then going to have solid fuel made over here. The solid fuel and all the product will go to this side, where I will load each one into different carts on certain different things and shit, you know what I mean? It should be great, you know. We're still excrementing oil. I don't know why this side's not using the other oil. Okay, fine. Only this side's pulling, which I don't understand. This side should be also pulling, but this isn't using its petroleum gas. Why is it not using its petroleum gas? Oh, it hasn't been linked to the system. There we go. Now they're all pulling from the oil storage. There we go. That's lovely. That's going to end today's episode. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry I don't upload very often. I'm sorry I'm awfully shit at the game. I'm also sorry that I don't get any sleep anymore. You know, streaming destroys me, you know, when you're up so late. Anyway, this is actually working really well. You know, the storage tanks are filling up gradually. By that I mean one day we may see a full tank, but that's going to be very, very obscure and never going to see that happen. Yeah, this should be a good system. It should last for quite a while. And if I ever need to make it better, I'll just add some speed upgrades and increase the buffer size up here. So that should be all that matters in the end. But thank you guys for watching the episode. If you liked it, drop me a like. If you're new, subscribe and then bell me. You know, click the little bell, the ring-a-ding-ding. Get those notifications. If you have any suggestions for things you want me to play next, leave a comment down below. Or, you know, put it on my Discord. I use my Discord a lot. It's my favourite place. I hang out there most all day. Oh god, I'm just gonna go fucking sleep. I'll fucking see you next time.